guys, this is April and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to read to you the third chapter of the Book of Ruth. If you want to know about the first and the second chapters, feel free to look at the description box below. There you will find the links to the first and the second chapters of the Book of Ruth. Now, let's get on to it. Let's start. Chapter 3, Ruth follows Naomi's plan. One day, Naomi said to Ruth, "My daughter, it's time that I found a permanent home for you, so that you will be provided for. Boaz is a close relative of ours, and he's been very kind by letting you gather grain with his young women. Tonight, he will be winnowing barley at the threshing floor. Now, do as I tell you. Take a bath and put on perfume and dress in your nicest clothes. Then go to the threshing floor, but don't let Boaz see you until he has finished eating and drinking. Be sure to notice where he lies down. Then go and uncover his feet and lie down there. He will tell you what to do." "I will do everything you say," Ruth replied. So she went down to the threshing floor that night and followed the instructions of her mother-in-law. After Boaz had finished eating and drinking and was in good spirits, he lay down at the far end of the pile of grain and went to sleep. Then Ruth came quietly, uncovered his feet and lay down. Around midnight, Boaz suddenly woke up and turned over. He was surprised to find a woman lying at his feet. "Who are you?" he asked. "I am your servant Ruth," she replied. "Spread the corner of your covering over me, for you are my family redeemer." "The Lord bless you, my daughter," Boaz exclaimed. "You are showing even more family loyalty now than you did before. For you have not gone after a young man, whether rich or poor. Now don't worry about a thing, my daughter. I will do what is necessary, for everyone in town knows you are a virtuous woman. But while it's true that I am one of your family redeemers, there is another man who is more closely related to you than I am. Stay here tonight, and in the morning I will talk to him. If he is willing to redeem you, very well. Let him marry you. But if he is not willing, then as surely as the Lord lives, I will redeem you myself. Now lie down here until morning." So Ruth lay at Boaz's feet until the morning, but she got up before it was light enough for people to recognize each other. For Boaz said, "No one must know that a woman was here at the threshing floor." Then Boaz said to her, "Bring your cloak and spread it out." He measured 6 scoops of barley into the cloak and placed it on her back. Then he turned to the town. When Ruth went back to her mother-in-law, Naomi asked, "What happened, my daughter?" Ruth told Naomi everything Boaz had done for her, and she added, "He gave me these 6 scoops of barley and said, 'Don't go back to your mother-in-law empty-handed.'" Then Naomi said to her, "Just be patient, my daughter, until we hear what happens. The man won't rest until he has settled things today." So that's the end of chapter 3, guys. So let's take a closer look at what happened in this chapter. We have Naomi and Ruth. They're both widows. And from chapter 1, we can see na yung attitude ni Naomi is kind of sad siya about what happened to her. And feeling niya, finorsake na siya ng Diyos. And on chapter 2, na-introduce si Boaz. Okay, Boaz was very kind to Ruth. Ngayon, nabuhayan yung loob ni Naomi na parang na-rekindle yung faith niya kay Lord. And nagkaroon siya ng hope for the future. We have seen from chapter 1 na very selfless ni Naomi. And ngayon, sa chapter 3, nakita natin ulit yon kasi sinabi niya kay Ruth na tingnan natin kung kung papayag si Boaz na maging family redeemer. Now, what does it mean para kay Naomi? If Ruth marries Boaz to be her family redeemer, may iwan si Naomi, 'di ba? Wala na siyang kasama. Now, that's another selfless act of Naomi. So, another good trait na we can look up to. Okay, so ano naman yung family redeemer? When you say family redeemer sa Israel, it's the person, the closest relative of the dead husband ng widow. So in this case, Naomi and Ruth thought that Boaz is their closest relative, na si Boaz yung mag-redeem sa kanila. Now, bakit kailangan ng family redeemer nung times na yon? Kasi way back then, hindi pwedeng mag-inherit ng properties yung babae. So, lahat ng properties ang makakatanggap niyan, lalaki lang. Now, in Ruth's case, walang lalaki kasi 'di ba wala siyang asawa and wala din siyang anak. So, nga forever unless magkaroon ng family redeemer, magkaroon ng mag-aasawa ulit sa kanya to continue the bloodline and to iahon sa kahirapan, parang gano'n, 'di ba? Para may mag-support sa kanya. 'Yon. And ang ginawa naman ni Boaz is hindi pala siya yung closest relative. There's someone else. So what he did is, sabi niya kay Ruth, tanungin ko muna yung taong to, kung go siya, kasal kayo. Kung hindi, ako yung magpapakasal sa'yo. Papakasalan kita, ganyan. Oh, diba? Galing. Alright, so, sa atin naman, in our case, our Redeemer is not a person, but God. Our Redeemer is Jesus Christ. From His death on the cross, He redeemed all of us from our sins. So, Jesus is our Redeemer. One and only Redeemer. So, punta naman tayo dun sa threshing floor scene. Bakit ba nandun si Boaz ng gabi? Kasi what they do in the morning is they harvest, and during the evening, saka nagkakaroon ng threshing. So, nandun si Boaz para bantayan yung na-harvest kasi baka manakawan. And yun, sa gabi kasi ginagawa yung threshing kasi nga in the morning what they do is they harvest. So, yung sinabi naman ni Naomi kay Ruth na pumunta ka kay Boaz, huwag kang magpakita, ganyan, until he has finished eating and drinking. So, tapos matulog ka daw dun sa paanan ni Boaz. That is not a form of seduction. Kasi in Israel's custom, yung slave is natutulog sa paanan ni master. Kung isisidus ni Ruth si Boaz, hindi siya matutulog sa paanan. Natutulog siya doon sa tabi, di ba? Pero hindi ganon. Kasi walang ganong intention si Ruth towards Boaz. Kumbaga yung level of respect ni Ruth towards Boaz is there. So, ayun, nung malaman ni Boaz yung intention ni Ruth, what he did is, he told her na, hindi ako yung closest relative nyo dito. I'm gonna talk to the person na closest relative nyo, and then if he says yes, then he can be your redeemer. Pero kung ayaw niya, I'm very much willing to be your redeemer. So, doon nagtatapos yung kwento ni chapter 3 na abangers muna tayo kung ano yung magiging feedback from Boaz. So guys, abangan nyo yung chapter 4. Last chapter na yon ng Book of Ruth. So guys, that's the end of chapter 3. I hope you liked our story. And guys, don't miss chapter 4. Chapter 4 is the last chapter sa Book of Ruth. Yun yung parang concluding chapter kung anong mangyayari sa kanila ni Ruth. Alright, so don't miss it. Guys, if you like this video, kindly put a thumbs up and click the subscribe button. Tapos i-hit mo na rin yung notification bell so that you will be notified whenever a new video is out. Thank you so much and have a good day. Bye-bye. God bless you guys.